What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Man, I am driving the Audi R8. If you are not taking a hold of your future, if you are a car guy, you are missing out. Like, you need to be going after something in your life right now. I'm just telling you, this is a dream come true. I never thought I'd be driving a car like this early in my life. I thought when I was maybe in my 40s, I'd be ready to take a stab at owning this. But wow, you hear those pops? Oh my goodness. I haven't gone over the exhaust in this car yet, so stay tuned for that. So today is a video really for the purpose of how everything on this car is expensive. And it's just one of those things where you just don't think about it until the time comes when you have to buy one. But everything that doesn't make sense to be expensive is expensive on these types of cars. And it's understandable because you drive an exotic car, so they assume the people who buy these cars who can afford these cars. I'm not one of those people who can afford this car, but they assume that you can pay more for everything. So I'm gonna go through a few things that I found that make no sense of why it's so expensive. All right, so stay tuned and let's get into it. Really quickly, please be sure to subscribe to Attainable Exotic Cars and be sure to turn on those bell notifications so you can see every video that comes in. And if you're into trucks and trailers, be sure to check out my other channel, JB Reviews. All right, so here is a highway pull in Mexico. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it in automatic mode. How about that? It's a little bit easier. All right, guys, I hope you like that launch. The car pulls so hard. My Charger could never do that because if it did, it would just lose control. So here is what I want to talk to you guys about. There's just a couple of things that I found out very early on that I want to go over in this video. Now, if you don't know, owning an exotic car is a whole nother level of automotive. Like, nothing makes sense in this world. Parts are just double. And sometimes the parts are the same parts on an Audi A3, but because you drive an Audi R8, they make you pay more for the R8 parts. So you have to do your research on these vehicles, because sometimes, I remember on the old Audi R8, the Mark 1, the belts for the car were the same as a Toyota. So when someone went to AutoZone, they figured out that it was the exact same part number as the Toyota brand for the Audi R8 for the Mark 1. So you got to do a lot of research because things can get really expensive. So the first thing I want to talk about that I just figured out, and I'll probably do another video follow-up to this for things that cost so much that shouldn't, but the floor mats in this car are ridiculous. So I was going to get all of the floor mats because I don't like carpet. I just like to rinse off my floor mats and just throw them back in there. With carpet, you got to vacuum them at least once a week or they just start getting really like pitted with dirt. So I wanted to get some. Guess how much the price of those things were? $550 for 2 floor mats. Now some of you guys are like, dude, you need to chill out. You shouldn't have bought the car if you couldn't afford it. I agree with you. But why are 2 floor mats $550? You guessed it, because they say R8 on them. That's the only reason why. And that is why I'm making this video, because there's something else that I found on the car that I didn't look at before I bought it, and I would have had to pay for them anyways. But this car has these little black caps on the lug nuts, and if you're buying an exotic car, let me just tell you right now, this is not a lot of money, but it's the principle for me. If you can look back on this wheel, you can see that you see silver lug nuts, and they don't look bad, so you don't really have to put anything on them. But once you see them with these black caps, you're like, oh wow, that looks a lot better. So as you can see, look at this wheel. This wheel has 1 missing. This one has 3 missing. This one has 3 missing. And as you just saw, all the ones on this wheel are missing. So I called my local dealer. I said, hey, how much would these plastic caps cost for the wheels? Guy said, no problem, let me look up in the system. I said, oh, this can't be good. He just can't tell me a price. He probably already knows what they cost, but he wants to act like he's checking because he doesn't want to sound like he's trying to rip me off. So he comes back with the caps are $7.50. I said, oh cool, that's not a lot of money. I said, so you get 5 for a set. I said, how about this? I'm just gonna buy 4 sets today. He said, no, it's $7.50 a cap. I said, hold on here. The little thing, one thing on each lug nut is $7.50. And he said, yes. I said, hold on, let me grab my calculator because I'm dumb. So I grabbed my phone out because I'm not ashamed. I said, hold on here. So you're saying $7.50 times 20 is $150 for some little plastic things on the lug nuts? And he said, yes. I says, thank you, have a nice day. So I did some research. I'm not paying $150 for that. This is the principle for me. I'm not doing that because at the end of the day, if that's what I have to pay, you know, nobody even notices that they're missing on some of the wheels. So here's what I did. You guys already know where this is going already. I went on Amazon. I said, okay, these caps gotta be on Amazon. So here they are. I bought 20 caps for $22. And, you ready for this? And they come with this like little tool that I really didn't need because I already have one of these in my front trunk area. So you get 20 of these caps with this piece to take them off. So the only issue I have with these caps is they do not fit on the locking key. So let's go ahead and let's use this tool. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So all I gotta do is let's take off one of these caps on this wheel. Let's see if this one will work for these bigger ones. Yep, it pops right off. So these caps will fit on these lug nuts, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to use these for the locking lug nuts. And I'm gonna use these new ones to go on the remainder of the other ones. I have 20, so I'll have some extras. Now I have every single lug nut covered and I didn't have to spend $150 to do so. I will put the product that I purchased on Amazon in this video, so be sure to stay to the end. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these on right now for you, okay? All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. So I was wrong. You cannot use the other caps for the locking key. And I just noticed that there's a pattern inside of the key, obviously for the lug nuts. So I'm gonna have to buy 4 of those plastic things for the lug nuts that lock. So no big deal. But right now I have all the caps on. They went on perfectly. I did try to pull them off with that tool. They came off just like they did, like the OEM ones. And I like these a lot better because guess what? They match the wheels. They like have like a little bit of a gloss. The other ones were like more matted. So yeah, these look a little bit better. So all I gotta do now is just get one of those covers for the locking lug nut and we're good to go. But I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned to the end. I'm gonna show you guys what I got on Amazon right now. Before I show you online, I did go out and buy these wheel locks covers. So AW008C01, or this could be the part number, I don't know which one. I did get 8. I got all 8 for $32. So they're a little different from the ones I got from Amazon, but I kind of prefer this because now I know which one is exactly the wheel lock. So from a distance, you can't really tell. Honestly, I don't think anyone even noticed that half of these covers were missing when I didn't have them. So like I said, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to show you guys real quickly what I got off of Amazon here. But yeah, like I said, these fit on perfectly and it really does complete the look of it. All right, so I was completely wrong when I said I paid $28 for these things. So it was actually $13.77. You get 20 caps and you get the removal tool. And right now, it's June 21st, they're $10.39. So they're a little bit cheaper now. And yeah, they fit well, they look great. If you want, you probably could do some more research on Amazon and probably get the caps for the locking key on the lug nuts. So be sure to do some more research. Like I said, these look great with the ones that come from Audi. So I'm gonna just
keep what I have. But I hope this was helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon.